Hello, this is Kara on Rump Raves. I have been gone for a while again, but I'm back. This is going to be a review of the FemmyCycle. For a while, I just kept pushing this review back and back because I honestly don't like this cup, so I hate doing negative reviews. I had a request recently to review this cup, and I realized that I received this cup probably nearing 9 months ago now, and I still haven't done a review for it, so I have to do it sometimes, so I'm gonna do it now. I'll show you the packaging here that it came with. I'm sure they might have had some improvements or whatever from then until now, and this is also their sample packaging. As you can see here, it only contains 1 cup instead of 2. It has like the manufacture date and all that stuff, and it says that it's for a sample only. I'll kind of show you the outside. There's the front and the back. Just has some general information for before you purchase it. And then what I received was just the cup stuck into here. That's what it fits into. A lot of menstrual cups come that way. And then there is an instructional leaflet thing. One side is for reviewing. It has some questions that I'm going to answer here in a second. And it has some random information. It says the FemmyCycle, or I suppose any menstrual cup, but they say the FemmyCycle, it takes about 3 menstrual cycles to perfect your usage of it. Next, it says people who are virgins or have never used tampons will initially have difficulty with this product, but they'll eventually be able to figure it out. And this is the low cervix version. But it says down here, I'm sure this is a mistake, but it says down here that if you have anatomical abnormalities, such as a prolapse or low cervix, you can't use this product, but I think that's for the previous product that they have, because they had just a regular FemmyCycle, and then they developed the low cervix version, which is what they sampled out to me. And then I think they made a teen version as well, which is just all smaller in general. Then also, it says that the FemmyCycle is not designed to open up completely, which was one of the problems that I had with it, because it wouldn't open all the way, but with it not open all the way, it wouldn't work because it was kind of folded over. I can get it out here and kind of show you how it was. It was kind of folded in like this. So there was a space that the blood would come out and not go into the cup because there was that space where it wasn't open all the way. So that I didn't really understand that, because it's not supposed to open, but it doesn't work if it's not open. And they also might have changed it by now. I really have no idea. I'm going to go through the questions that they sent me. So it says, please report on insertion, the best and most comfortable fold, and the use of lubricants. So I do not use any lubricants normally with my menstrual cups. I've tried it, and it doesn't really make that much of a difference. I use the C fold with this cup. It's not my normal fold, but that's what I use with this cup. You have to really squish it down because it is a large cup. And it worked fine. It was a little bit difficult with insertion compared to other cups. Once it is inserted, do you feel it at all? And yes, definitely to start out, but once you wear it, if you can get it to like pop open and work the way it's supposed to, it fills up, and as it fills up with blood, there are no suction release holes, so the air isn't released. So it kind of fills up and makes into its natural bubble shape, and once the indent is gone, I can't feel it anymore. Do you have any difficulty urinating or defecating while wearing it, which is just number 1 and number 2. Typically with any menstrual cup, I can't do number 2. I don't even know how to explain it. If you've used a menstrual cup, you've probably experienced this, so yeah. Any difficulty removing it, since the dimension was decreased with the removal ring? And no, it was, the removal ring isn't a problem, because my finger can still fit perfectly in there. It works just fine. But just with the whole size of the cup makes the removal a little bit difficult because it's really big. I don't know, it's just kind of hard to get out. But once you've had practice with it, it's not a big deal. It's just a little inconvenient sometimes. Does it come out if you cough or sneeze? Nope, definitely not. And that's it. So next I'm just going to talk about the cup myself. Let me put away all this other stuff, and I'll also show you the diagrams that are on the back of here. This is their old leaflet, so I know that it's the correct information. So they have some good diagrams, even in color, and they're in person. Also, a pretty important detail, this cup is only reusable for up to 1 year. So if you buy their whole big set and you get 2 of them, you can only use it for 2 years. I imagine that it can be used for longer, especially if you have other menstrual cups that you're using along with this. I'm not sure why it's that way. It might be for FDA reasons, or it might be because of the thinness of their material. I would assume, though, that you can use it for as long as it's holding together. I think that the main thing that might come apart after a year is this special feature here, the no spill and pour spout. So I'll explain that here. They have it so that when you're using it, it can go all the way upside down with water in it, and it won't spill. I'll show you that right here because I'm in the bathroom, so I have a sink. I'll put some water in it. So there's water in it, and I'm going to turn it all the way upside down. Whoops, I actually put too much water in it, so it's spilling. But now you can turn it upside down and the water stays. That's so interesting. They have videos of people doing this online with clear liquid. So then you would pull this up once you have it out of your body, and it's a pour spout, so it's like completely spill proof, nearly. And this cup has a huge capacity. This cup has a bigger capacity than any other cup I own, by far. And another special feature, let me find it along here, there's a little indent right here, and you find that, that's where you push down and fold. It just makes it flatten easier for insertion. You can also push this way and make it a little bit rounder if you don't want it to be as long. I'll show you the pouch quick. So what it comes with, there's their logo. It's kind of, it's a weird material. It's kind of meshy, but it's filled in. It's like a drawstring bag, kind of. You can see the texture there, and it has a snap. It's not a cam snap or anything, just a regular snap. The bag is non-woven polypropylene. And it's a cool shape too. It can be flattened like this, but it pops open to be full like that too. And you're supposed to be able to fit 2 of the FemmyCycles down in there. Alright, so after explaining all that, I'll talk about just my use and my opinion overall. I do not like this cup. I don't use it. It doesn't fit my body right. I would say this is not even a cup for people with low cervixes, because I can feel that it's there. It's not short enough. It's short, but it's so wide that it doesn't fit in my body right. It might be because I'm young too. That could be definitely a factor, but I just don't like it. And it took so much work to get it to work. I know it takes 3 menstrual cycles, but with any other menstrual cup, I can get it right on the first use. But this, even after having previous experience with menstrual cups, it's just so hard to perfect the use. And then if you have to take that long to even be able to use it right, then you can't use it for longer than a year. That seems ridiculous. So even though this was a negative review, I'm glad to get the information and my experience out to other people to see, because there are going to be comments with other people saying that they really love this cup, and then someone else will reply and be asking about it. So different cups work for different people, so we'll just see how that goes. Anyway, my Etsy shop is still up, so I'll put the link for that down below. I have new stuff coming in and out all the time, and that's it for this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.